Hey, this is John Delony with Ramsey Solutions. We are back. Every once in a while, all of your dreams come true at the same time, and you put a phone call in. I called some of the most extraordinary celebrities on planet Earth, and most of them didn't respond to me.
Hello?
He did. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Anthony ONeal, world famous. He has 11 trillion followers on the YouTubes and things. He's one of the fanciest people I've ever had a chance to meet with. So here's what we're doing. We're following up from last week, talking about all the transitions, all the grief, and then really who we're going to become on the back end of all this. And that we get to decide the next steps we're going to take. So we got 3 questions. We're gonna break this up over the next couple of days. And so I'm going to ask question number 1 to my main man, Anthony ONeal. Ramsey personality, best-selling author, super famous. It's awesome. Okay, so here's number 1.
Yeah.
Real. What is some things that you learned about yourself being locked up at home for the last 8 weeks?
Like for real, for real?
Mm-hmm. This crew, like, I don't know about your people on your YouTube show.
Oh, yeah.
They can smell it coming a mile away. You got to be honest or they'll
I think
come
that
after you.
one of the things that I learned about myself that I honestly didn't like, being transparent, was I am impatient.
Okay.
And when I am impatient, I can be very rude, you know?
Yep.
And so I don't like that, you know? I knew that I had a problem with waiting, but I didn't know how bad it was.
Who got it? Like who was the recipient of
The impatient part?
Yep.
Probably my team here,
Okay.
you know?
After that, like, so you're impatient with people here, but the anger displacement, that frustration,
Oh, man, who got that
who got
part?
that? The offshoot.
Man, probably my family. Yeah, just my family and loved ones. Just not really lashing out, but just like, oh, whatever. Just forget it.
Okay.
But I really realized that, you know, when I see something, I want it done right now. If I can do something better, I need to do it right now, and you better not stop me.
Okay.
And I like it from the perspective of I love to work, but at the same time, when I have a team, when I have family, when I have loved ones, I still have to be respectful in that area. And so I learned that. Also, I learned
Yeah, in counseling, usually the first question they get is your defense question. I mean, your first
Defense.
answer.
is defense.
Yeah, so
That
was
was
a
a
good
real one.
Okay, so go below. Go below.
One thing that I learned about myself was, man, to be real, on your show, I haven't even said this on my show yet, I'm lonely, man.
Yep.
I'm lonely. You know, if you ask me today on a scale 1 to 10, how are you when it comes to 10, you're happy being single, 1, you're like, I'm tired of this, I'm a 5. Like, I'm right there in the middle, and I don't like it. 8 weeks by myself, house. You know, I'm like, man, God, I'm ready for a son. I'm ready for a daughter. I'm ready to be a husband. I'm ready to be a provider. But I was covering that up because I was on the road all the time.
Busy. Yeah, huh.
You know, because I was in the office all the time. I was traveling and speaking and inspiring people. But I really wasn't speaking and inspiring myself. I haven't really built a true community being here in Nashville. I got here and went straight to work.
Oh, man. So the research would tell me that 8 weeks by yourself can make you go crazy. Right? My family left, and I've spent a little over 1 week. And man, I fell apart. Like, I started sleeping all crazy. I was just eating burritos yeah.
1 week without your family?
Yeah, so I can't even wrap my head around 8 weeks.
Wow, yeah.
So what's your, and the loneliness part, I realize I've been here for 2 years in Nashville.
Yeah.
I got great coworkers.
Absolutely.
I got awesome people at my church.
Yeah.
I didn't have as many friends as I thought I did. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I gotta be intentional about that. But we'll talk about that another thing. Okay, what's one more thing you learned? Don't even have to be deep.
Doesn't have to be deep? Oh, man. You know, being at home, I couldn't get my meal plans, so I learned that I cannot do dairy.
Oh yeah.
I just can't do milk stuff. It just messes up my stomach.
No
It's
gluten,
not
no
deep.
dairy, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it first right here. This is Dr. John Delony, my good friend Anthony. We'll be back in just a minute. We're going to be wearing the same clothes because that's just what we do here. And but we'll talk to you soon. Subscribe to the stuff. Go to Anthony's site here. And I'm just pointing at stuff because they're going to put the buttons up. Subscribe to the show. He's got 8 trillion. He doesn't need your subscription. I was gonna say prescription, but follow him anyway. And we will see you soon. Take care.